Hello, Geminis. It's Sonia of True Light Guide, bringing your February 2019 angel reading and energy forecast. And I'm really grateful to be delivering this message for you. For those of you coming back, I welcome you. I love to see that you're back with me again. For those of you who are new, please remember to subscribe to my channel, and also for everyone to like, comment, and share my videos. It lets me know that I am delivering what you want to hear. So let's dive into this month. It looks like there's a little bit of change that kind of wants to come through in certain areas of our lives, mostly in the way of advice. So how we approach situations, they're really calling on us to do so a little bit differently. Each of the readings will deliver the number one card, which is really what's coming up. Like, this is what's forecasted for the month for you. You're going to notice this theme, and you can deal with that in the best way possible by following this advice. So this is the opportunity card to make the most of the situation. If it's already going to be raining, like, plant your seeds, right? If it was springtime, plant your seeds and then let the rain water them, right? So you can do that, or you can try to change the weather, which is a really difficult thing to do. So instead of controlling what's coming to you, okay, this is how you work best with what is, okay? And ultimately, should you do so, the potential outcome of your situation. So we're going to get into what's happening for the overarching theme of the month. Usually if there's a retrograde, I'd read on that energy, but this month there's no retrogrades. Not that I've seen. So that's really good forward momentum for all of us. And then you get into so we're going to see the overarching theme for the month, and we're reading on love, career, and personal growth. So let's dive in. So the overarching theme for the month is really a place of being analytical, blunt, just meaning like, don't dull down your message, just be direct and assertive, okay? So don't think that it's about being harsh or I don't care how the other person receives it. It's, I'm trying to be as respectful as possible, but I need to be clear, okay? Clarity is more important than softening the message. So as long as you're respecting everyone involved, how they respond to it is up to them, okay? Kind of a look into assertive communication, make it simpler. Okay, so be just direct in your communication. They're just saying be perceptive, okay? The owl, wow, lots of owls. I'm a Gemini too. I'm wearing, you may not see them very well on the camera. The sky's upside down, but I'm wearing my owl earrings and my wisdom and owl necklace. Thank you, hubby, very much for this beautiful gift. Either way, owls are a symbol of truth, so they are really, and they bring in the word truthful here as well. So this is a month of just being truthful and honest both with yourself and see where, there's truth out there or where it's not. And just come to the analytical or a more grounded approach, okay? Don't get overly emotional. Just kind of see it for what it is, because they say this is an exciting challenge this month for you. You can really succeed if you review the details, review contracts, write things down. Sometimes we think we're clear in mind, but when you put it on paper, it becomes incredibly clear. And or we see if we're not clear, then we can rewrite it until it does become clear, because it is about overanalyzing things. That makes sense. The advice here, don't overanalyze it. Be simple. Know how to tap into your own channel. If you need help with that, you can always reach out and book a reading with me. I do coaching in sessions as well to help people learn the tools and information. So if you're interested, just reach out. Details are below. Anyways, they do say you're overanalyzing it. It's better that you just make a decision, okay? And it's interesting that especially came up in the way of personal growth because the cards fell. Ooh, there's some money that wants to enter your world too. Lots of energy there about wanting to receive and resistance to it. So if you just make decisions and find compromise, you'll move forward in a better way because you're just not seeing things clearly. Too much fear energy is clouding the waters, too many other people's stuff, and there's a lot I could say about that, but the best thing I can probably give you here, number one, all three cards for your month, Archangel Michael. So clearly work with Archangel Michael. Number two, we're all having conversations in spirit, even though we're not in the room with each other. So I will tell people, I feel your angels, guides, or your energy come to me before we have this talk. So what that is know that, we're having conversations up here as much as we do down here. The more you understand that and know how to kind of separate yourself from the noise and just kind of get to clarity, the better it will be for you. So coming into your love life, we see some good cards and a card of advice in the way of change, okay? So change up how you respond to things. There is a lot to celebrate in the way of relationships. Celebrate with people, celebrate the small things, celebrate even if it was a snowy day and you made it to work on time. You know what I mean? Whatever the small successes are, celebrate it and release yourself from the burdens right now. They're just like, that is so important. When you come to the relationship, it's not a place to offload right now. Okay? If you do, leave it to 5 minutes. I'm going to vent. Are you okay with that? Can you do it? Can you handle it? Okay, 5 minutes, go. Set a timer. Not joking. Because they give you a card of advice to lean on your own inner strength. Okay? Our relationships are there to help us, but they really want you right now to use your relationship energy for the positive momentum and to you lean on your own inner strength and be kind to yourself. Don't wait for other people to give it to you. Don't be waiting on an outside source, right? Remember we said like that's kind of waiting to change the rain forecast instead of just saying it's going to rain. I'll plant my seeds, right? Or, everything will get washed outside. I'm just going to read a book inside. Lean on your inner strength, okay? You can't change what's going on out there. So really get to that place of forgiveness for yourself and others. And ultimately, don't have any guilt when you go to work. Focus on your work when you're in work and do more of what you love, because there's a great time. It says you know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience and a time for career rather than relationships. So that would make sense if when you're getting together in your relationships that you spend time valuing that relationship and building positive energy between the two of you, and then allow yourself to lean on your inner strength. And when you're at work, be at work. Okay. So they come into your career life now, and they give you a area of change in your life. So there's change that wants to enter your work world. It's number 19. Don't know the numerology behind that, but if you're interested, please look it up. And they do say, and that will reduce down to, of course, number 1. So there's a lot about your authentic expression and work and how you bring that to the world. And don't think that your workplace is limiting you from being authentic. That's one thing I heard. It's like, if you're just not in the right place, like, there's other ways to deliver your gift and your service, and it could be through what you're doing today. There can be ways if you're willing to listen for the guidance, because they say it's a time that life is wonderful and thrive through positive thinking. Be positive, be inspired. Inspiration is pure, loving energy that's coming through to create. So self-expression, okay? And inspiration is a place of self-expression. So how do you use that energy? Love the rainbow here. Archangel Gabriel, angel of, communication, expression, okay? Make bold and ambitious choices here, okay? Share a vision with those in your life. Notice how, Gabriel is also with you in your relationships. This is about other people who share your vision. There's important relationships that are being built at this time, so build them healthfully, not quickly, meaning slow, steady, build good foundations, okay? Know how to set healthy boundaries in your workplace and share those visions with other people and move forward, okay? Communication, so important. Ultimately, that will bring you to a place where you have to be aware that you don't swing too far too fast. This is where you get inspired. Okay, makes sense. And you're trying to drive forward too fast. So you're at 0, suddenly you get super inspired, you're at 100, and you want to skip 99 between. So, what you want to know is simple. Okay, we're going to do the little pendulum of life. Okay. I call it pendulum of life. In the center, you're in no man's land. Okay, it's kind of not good or bad. You're just kind of observing life. If it swings a little bit, you're happy, content. It'll swing equally to the other side. An equal opposite would be an example of like upset or disappointed. Inspired, excited can lead to excited anxiety, excited anger, you know what I mean, when you hit a bump. So inspiration is good, but know how to do it in a way that's grounded and centered. I know it seems opposite, but trust me, it is completely possible. So don't go big. They're just warning, they're just like, keep it here. That's how you create something stable and long-term and amazing. So what do you need to know for your personal growth? So your love life is okay. Career is great. Now what do you need, okay, so that you feel fulfilled? And they say it's about environmental activism. It means that when you take care of yourself, you do take care of your community. It's like when you take care of your property and you have a beautiful home, you're adding to the value of your neighborhood. So it's those things that when you make choices that you're not just, you make choices for yourself, but know that they are also positive choices that impact everyone. I mean, look at the one person who doesn't do their job and everyone on the team suffers. Right? I mean, it's a big deal. So taking care of yourself matters, and they come into the place of change because they say, listen, there's a new beginning that wants to enter your world, but you're going to have to initiate and accept that this is an inner world change before an outer world change will come, okay? It's all about those decisions. That's why you're having a hard time. So get through this clearing. It will help you. They say finding your life purpose usually means stepping into your personal power, which means my happiness is inside me, not outside me on a result. It's with my perceptions. So a forgiving and compassionate review of your past will really help you move through this. See how we had strength in your relationship, not to dump everything on the relationship, but rather to lean on your inner strength and your career, that there is change coming forward, to be stable and efficient and, just do your healing work, and ultimately you'll have all these resources of love, money, time, and support coming to you. Archangel Ariel says this is the outcome when you're in that place of stepping into your life purpose for this part of your journey. You will see resources starting to flow to you in ever so gentle ways. So, just a reminder, Geminis, if you like my videos, please remember to show your love by liking, commenting, and sharing. And ultimately, remember to subscribe to my channel. I look forward to seeing you again in March.